Hello, Orbis here, and today I'm going to be doing a ranking of every track on Pablo Honey by Radiohead. So I've been doing a series like this for the Beatles, been going through every Beatles album and ranking every track, and I thought it'd be good to do some other artists. So I'll be doing Radiohead now as well, because Radiohead are another one of my favourite bands. And because I've got to do it in chronological order because that's what I did with the Beatles. I have to start with Pablo Honey, and I'm going to be honest, I don't really like Pablo Honey very much. I think it's definitely the Radiohead album I go back to the least. It's just, to me, it's just kind of pretty generic early 90s alt rock. I almost barely see it as a Radiohead album. It's just, it is kind of Radiohead before they became Radiohead. Because, you know, the Benz also has an alt rock, a 90s alt rock sound, but it does it way better. So I think the Benz almost makes Pablo Honey completely redundant. Um, Pablo Honey does have some good songs on it, but overall it kind of drags a little bit because it's just a lot of it is really it's rather generic or forgettable, and some songs are even kind of annoying. Yeah, I rarely go back to this album. I think I have to be in a very specific mood to listen to this over every other Radiohead album. But without further ado, let's just start with the ranking. So I think my least favourite song on Pablo Honey is "How Do You," which it's I think it's the third track, and it kind of very quickly kills the flow of the album. It's just really annoying. I mean, and it's really annoying and really cliche, and it's so not Radiohead. It's crazy that this is a song by Radiohead, which is the same for the next song in the ranking, "Stop Whispering," which is just like, yeah, this is not good. I don't like it. Next up is "I Can't," which again, I find it pretty annoying, but I guess slightly less annoying than the last couple tracks I just mentioned. It's not quite as obnoxious, but I don't like it. Next up is Lurgy. I think that's how you pronounce it. Um, this isn't annoying. So this is the first song that I don't necessarily dislike, but it's a bit forgettable. Next up is Ripcord, which I think I kind of enjoy it. It's just not very memorable. It's not really, a song I go back to or anything. Next up is Vegetable, which is a similar thing to Ripcord. It's kind of decent, but nothing crazy. For Radiohead standards, it's pretty not great. Next up is Thinking About You, which I feel like it's a song I hate. I should hate more than I do. I mean, the lyrics are awful. Um, they're really bad, but I still like the song for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. It's like my Radiohead guilty pleasure song, basically. Next up is Prove Yourself, which is pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent. And next up is Blowout, the closer. It's Radiohead would do songs way better than this, but this is definitely a highlight because it's probably the most experimental song in the album. I mean, the last 2 minutes of the song are just noise, and I think it's a really cool way to end the album. So yeah. Next up, and we're in the top three now. So third best song on the album is "Anyone Can Play Guitar." Which is it's pretty good. Again, Radiohead would go on to do a lot better, but it's got a cool riff. Although I can't, every time I hear the song, I can't not think about that MTV Beach House performance. It's okay. So the second favorite song on the album is the opener, "You," which honestly, it's an awesome song. That like just completely that it's not just yeah, there's nothing wrong with it really. It's great. Some amazing guitar work throughout the song, and Tom's vocals are really good, especially when he does that scream halfway. Yeah, the song's great. And guess what? Number one is Creep. Um, it's the generic pick, but it is the best song on the album. You know, you is the only song that kind of comes close for me. But this song's a classic, and it's easy to kind of, for a lot of Radiohead fans, to kind of scoff at this song because of what they would go on to do on later albums. But I still think it's a great song. You know, that abrasive guitar part from Johnny Greenwood is it's just iconic, and also that second chorus where Tom goes, you know, just amazing vocals from Tom York, and yeah, it's a good song. So there you go. That was my ranking of every track on Pablo Honey. Um, yeah, I was kind of doing. I'm basically doing this because I have to, because I want to do every Radiohead album. But from here on out, the series is going to be more fun to do because I like every Radiohead album, pretty much except this one. I even like King of the Limbs, but yeah. So that's all from me. I'll see you soon. Bye.